Spectre.
Yeah.
Nesbit will take Twistin. Bananas. Crump will take Serenity's body.
Meep.
And Johnson will take Duke.
This is the only time I'm ever going to say this to anybody, but I would never let you have my body.
What is up, guys? I'm bringing you a Black and White 2 OU match. It is indeed OU. I have that same old standard it's a sand team that I've been using for a short amount of time, I guess. It's pretty good, pretty offensive, and pretty bulky as well at the same time. It's pretty good. Battle against JohnOrigins, found him on Smogo, and he actually has a YouTube account as well, so go check him out after the battle. But turn 1, T-Tar, Infernate, I'm fearing close combat, and don't want to stay in to regret the days if he does have it. So I'm just going to go in Dust Noir to, well, I'm a Ghost type, so I can easily sponge that. And he actually goes for U-turn, makes a good play on the first turn. Very nice on his part. He's going to go into Landorus T, and my Dust Noir is actually physically offensive and bulky at the same time. You guys know this already, but I'm going to go for an Ice Punch. He actually goes for a Stealth Rock. That's fine. He gets his rocks up, which is obviously bad, but and I don't have a spinner, which is kind of bad as well. But at least he doesn't have like anything like spikes or toxic spikes, which is going to be very nice on my part. So I'm going to go into my Skarmory because Ice Punch really didn't do too much, even if it's like 4 times effective. Going to reveal that I have Rocky Helmet. It's kind of good and kind of bad. His U-turn did pitiful damage, by the way. But the Rocky Helmet does deal like an 8th or something, I believe, damage. But yeah, that damage is very nice. I'm going to go into my T-Tar though. I really thought I could take this better, but apparently not. And T-Tar is especially defensive. Oh, it's actually no, it is especially defensive. So yeah, I was hoping for it to take it better, but just no. 2 Hydro Pumps from a Life Orb Starmie. Yeah, that's the reason I thought I could take it, because I didn't think it would be Life Orb. But most are. But I do have my Stoutland coming into Revenger. I do have the Pursuit. Most people don't even see Stoutland anymore, I guess, and well, they don't really see what it really has, and maybe he didn't predict the suit. But I went for it anyways, and that's nice, and he's dead. And Landorus T comes in. Obviously I'm going to have to switch out now because he tapped drop in Intimidating and U-turning. Obviously it's going to give him initiative, but he is losing health pretty quickly and slowly and surely. Definitely surely. I don't know what I'm talking about. But he's going to go for, going into his Inferno. I'm going to go into my Dust Noir, predicting the close combat again. And it's by this point that I predict that he's probably most likely banded or scarfed. And, his choice at this point. And I'm thinking most likely banded. I'm going to go in for an Earthquake just because I can, and I didn't really think he'd switch in Jirachi. Most Dust Noir actually carry Earthquake, but I'm guessing since he saw Ice Punch, that I'd probably just have Ice Punch, Shadow Sneak, and like Willis and Pain Split. So by that logic, I just went for it, and yeah, he paid the price because he sees now that I have this Earthquake in my back of my hand indeed. He's gonna go for T-Wave, good play on his part, but yeah, I guess actually he could have just Iron-Headed me to death from that point. But I do have my Heatran, do go for the Lava Plume. He does go in the Latios, and I do burn him. And I get Lefty to recover, and he dies. No, he doesn't die. He gets some, residual damage is nice. I'm not gonna ever complain about that. But I'm gonna go into my Dust One now, just because I knew I could take the Surf better. And yeah, it looks like a 3-hit KO by that point. But depending on min-max damage, I wasn't really sure about it. So I'm gonna go for a Shadow Sneak as opposed to a Ice Punch. He's gonna be scared or predict this, I'm not really sure. But he goes into his Landorus T, which is probably the better play in most cases anyways. You don't want to play with min-max, I'm guessing, and you probably thought Shadow Sneak might take Latios down pretty hard. Hard, yeah. Take it down hard enough. Maybe his Latios is scarfed, so I don't know. But maybe actually, yes, his Latios is scarfed and his Thingamabobby, his Inferno is banded. Yeah, that makes more sense. But he's actually going to go for U-turn with the Landorus T. Now I'm actually getting lost. I'm not gonna start again because I don't like to. It's gonna go for a Spike as this Inferno is now able to close combat me and kill me off, which is bound to happen. I've lost 2 guys, which is unfortunate, but I mean they've done their job, and Landorus T is kind of whittled down. And now that he has, well, now that I know he's gone for close combat, I can go back into my Dust Noir, predict the Landorus T switch in like what he did earlier with my Latios. Gonna go for the Ice Punch and nail him on switch out. Earthquake would have obviously not done enough, and Shadow Sneak would never have done enough. And I do have Pain Split, obviously not going to go for that. And Ice Punch just takes it out nicely. I do have the attack drop still, so I'm not going to go for an attacking move. He does go for U-turn, surprisingly doesn't go for Flare Blitz or anything, and I live it, so I'm going to take advantage and go for a Pain Split. I didn't think I'd live it, but I just thought Pain Split would be the best move anyways, because I was just like at pitiful health. And luckily for me, it goes into Scizor, and that was at full health, and now that thing is at half health, I'm at half health, and I'm easily going to milk that. He actually has Leftovers on his Scizor, which is kind of awkward. Maybe it's SD Reset, but he showed U-turn, so I'm not really sure what he's playing at. I have seen SD U-turn sets before, but they aren't too common, and they generally don't work too well. But I'm just going to go for an Earthquake. I really don't know why he keeps switching in his Jirachi on my Dusknoir, but he does finish me with the Iron Head, which works to his benefit. But to be honest, I have enough in the back of my hand, back of my corner, to deal with the Jirachi appropriately, and that is exactly what I'm going to be doing. Iron Head kills me off. He gets a lefty's recovery. This it's a Jirachi. This Starly thing does not have enough power to damage Landorus T. Kind of thought he might be able to outspeed me because I am modest, but then again he's probably more bulky, especially defensive, I'm guessing, just because he only had Landorus T and Jirachi as possible walls on his team. So yeah, Earth Power after the Rock Push takes him out. Because he's not banded with the Scizor, Bullet Punch is not going to do anywhere near enough. Only does about 100 damage, it's kind of pitiful. But Earth Power does take it out cleanly from that range. And yeah, this is pretty much a sweep. He does go for the Choice Banded Mark Punch, and it doesn't take me out, surprisingly, because it is an Infernape, and they tend to be quite strong, even after the band, and even as resisted, but yeah, doesn't really matter at all. Gonna go with Hidden Power Ice. Latios is dead, and that's a 4-0 in my favor. I just killed 4 of his guys with Landorus T. No, normal Landorus, because I'm just a boss like that. And yeah, it's Batman. I don't know. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'm kind of shaky from narrations. Yeah, my exams are finished, but I won't be able to narrate after June. During June. No, I won't be able to narrate after May, because I'll be at home, and this would be a good thing for most people, but it's a bad thing for me because I don't actually get the opportunity to narrate because things are awkward. And yeah, unfortunately awkward. Like that. Hope you guys did enjoy, and please subscribe, like, comment, sub, and yeah. Bye!